Uh, Greetings everyone. Today I would like to talk about Mr. Trump. Um, in my previous video, in the description I put something claiming that I will not make a video until New Year, but it seems this I cannot stay away from the internet, and yesterday I promised to one of my YouTube subscribers to clarify my position on Mr. Trump. Am I with Mr. Trump or I'm against Mr. Trump? Well, after this 1 year running and the EU still voted for Hillary, please leave my channel. I find there's something wrong with your heart and there's something wrong with your intellectual in this level. So it means I'm with Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump can. Let's examine the claims. There was a few claims, this. Mr. Trump is a dumb. Mr. Trump is a rude pussy grabber. Mr. Trump is a racist, in this xenophobic, or in this homophobic, and Mr. Trump is a fascist, something like that. So dumb. If someone this claimed Mr. Trump was a dumb, that person is a dumb person. Here in Asia, there is a way to this judge a man. If a man has a good family, this man is not a dumb man. That's the simple this way to judge if a man is dumb or not. According to Chinese philosopher Confucius, in order to fix the world, you need to fix the country. In order to fix the country, you need to fix the family. And in order to fix the family, you need to fix ourselves. And in order to fix ourselves, we need to fix our hearts. Something like that. As a Mongolian, I usually do not care about the Chinese philosophers. We have some religious, some philosophy in order to the way we see the world, something like that. So, according to our way, it is impossible to fix one's this heart, because heart is there for the individuality. So you cannot fix it. There is something in this world you cannot fix. You cannot fix the heart of mentally ill or corrupted, or I don't know, psychopath or a serial killer, something like that. So let's skip the heart. We say fix yourself, fix your family, and fix the state. And there is no such thing as fixing the world. One Mongolian, the great Khaaaan, went fixing the world in his way, and he claimed that this. It seems easy to conquer the world on a horseback, but it's not so easy to rule it in this taking this off your horse and try to rule it. So a man is speaking on his experience. So Mr. Trump has this family. He seems to be a boss in his family, and if you look at this his family, does he have a wife? Yes. Does he have more than 2 children? Yes. It's a usually dumb man has only 1 child, like me. Are they looking good, healthy, or this this well-fed, dressed well, and everything? Yes, 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 yes. So according to this small Asian this judgment, Mr. Trump is not a dumb man. He's not a dumb man. Second, Mr. Trump was a rude pussy grabber. there is two types of man. There is a manly man, there is some feminine man. Feminine man is usually interested in arts, this creating and stuff and complaining about and stuff. Manly man sees this things in somewhat this pragmatic way. The manly man wants to grab and this conquer and etc, etc. In my previous Mongolian video, I reminded to Mongolians that there is 13 characters of a manly man. One of them is weeping. This we like go you livestock, move, and something like that. This is the character of a manly man. Well, it's an old primitive manly character, and it is believed that it's something you need to develop in order to become a manly man, something like that. So man needs to be weeping, this type. This. What does it mean? It means man must be boss, and if he is strong enough to say, you're doing your job bad, you don't like your job, you do not like me, so you're fired. Such type of man is the manly man, and it is okay to be rude. I watched this one Japanese dude react to Mr. Trump, and his point was that he was rude towards the opponent. He was this digging shit or something like that, and this talking rude about the Hillary, etc, etc. I find it this completely normal. It's a competition, and if you have this some this shit about your opponent, you need to tell it to the people. You promised that, but you did not do that. This, you are a cheater, you are a liar, and so this is totally normal. Every manly man is the pussy grabber. Once I read a small Russian book on how to do a sex, something like that, when I was in teen, and there was this passage saying that this, when a man sees a pussy, he's this immediately have should have this erection, something like that. And if personally think if not that's happening, it's something wrong with you. Wrong with you. Also, the advice was that this woman does not this have such a thing, so you need to grab their pussy, something like that. So I'm okay with this 70 years old man saying grab them by the pussy. Maybe he said it when he was younger, I don't know. So you need to respect his age. Yeah. Second, xenophobic, racist, and fascist, and etc, etc. I didn't sense he was a racist. He was a businessman, and he's not one of your this racist militia who is constantly this thinking about his trigger, this want to shoot this this other rednecks. Yeah, he's not a redneck. This it's obvious. Well, maybe he is a little bit this fascist. I will not argue with that. So let me this clarify what is a fascism. We have here in Mongolia almost a holy book nowadays. It's the Secret History of the Mongols. It's a book about our history. Same time, it's a book about single moms raising their gangster sons, and how the great Khan, this built his this empire, something like that. So one of the single moms, Longhua, has 5 children. This. You are my 5 children. You need to stay together. If you this do not stay together individually, you are weak. So you need to stay together. If you stay together, foreigners these others cannot bend you so easily. So sticks together, and the sticks or stick together is the fascism. This is the symbol for the fascism, bunch of sticks together. So it's quite possible that someone has very strong individuality. He thinks that he has a strong individuality and claims that, this, I'm a special snowflake and I have a special soul. You are dirty colors. You have no right to touch me. I will not, comply. I do not care about your laws, etc., etc. So, according to fascism, these troublemakers has to be, removed from the state. So I don't know how many countries are there on this planet. If a country has a border, it means you foreigners fuck off. Yeah, simple is that. So the basis of the state is the fascism. It's the this one can say commonwealth, or this unity, something like that. So if Mr. is trying to restore the law and order, if you're like this rightful citizen of the United States of America, and if your heart is not dumb, it's okay for Mr. Trump to be a little bit this fascist. Well, this is what I think, and thanks for watching.